going on, y'all? This is your boy OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review for NASCAR Authentics 2021 Wave 11. And this is actually one that I think a lot of people have been waiting for me to review, considering, you know, it is about to be released in the Gold Series, I think around like this month or so, or the beginning of this month. But it is on a popular fan favorite throwback that I must say this is probably the most accurate and most complete throwback of all the throwbacks that we got for 2021. It is on the Beard Man. This is Corey LaJoie's 2021 Zerex Chevrolet Camaro ZL11 Elite for Spire Motorsports. Yeah, anybody who... You guys remember Zerex? You guys remember that? I mean, they are, you know, a coolant company after all. I mean, I know that because, you know, we use this brand at work, but, at my work. But, yeah, I mean, this is yet another Alan Quickie throwback. I mean, let me tell you what, man. I know the Alan Quickie throwbacks might get kind of old. I mean, because we already had, like, the Hooters card that I still got a review on for Chase Elliott. Just my God, guys, we've been so spoiled with a lot of Alan Quickie paint schemes. And now here we got ourselves the Zerex scheme that he drove in the 1989 and 1990 Winston Cup. And we also had what Anthony Alfredo's was also a Alan Quickie throwback from his 1985 Hardee's car. So just, we've been so spoiled, man. It's not even funny, but I think this is probably my favorite out of all the other ones because, you know, the other ones we've kind of seen before. This one is just more complete because it is literally like this car literally looks like you took it out of, you know, the 1989 and 1990 season and just put it in the 2020-21 Darlington race. It literally looks like that. I mean, because it shares so much resemblance to the actual car. It's not even funny, guys. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the second. But there's a nice little gradient right there. I'm really surprised Lionel actually did good with the gradient on this, even though it's pretty basic. But yeah, really like that. You got the blue and you got, you know, the cool colors and the warm colors. That looks a lot better. I mean, if I had to, you know, describe this car, this is like a better version of a Lumar window film car. Anyways, enough of me and my hot takes. Let's go ahead and let's unbox this bad boy. And let's take a closer look at the Corey LaJoie 2021 Dawn's Throwback car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, let me tell you what, Alan Quickie fans, you guys have every reason to go out and get this car because it is just, I said in the introduction, and I'll say it again, probably why my introduction was a little long, but heck, I don't even care, man. This is just an awesome paint scheme, guys. It is so simple. You can clearly tell that this was a paint scheme from the 1990s, man, but Corey LaJoie absolutely just did. I mean, Corey LaJoie and Spire Motorsports, man, let me tell you what, they absolutely went all out with this paint scheme. One thing I'm not liking, though, is holy paint chip. The B-pillar is completely, like, chipped off to fuck. Oh, my God, I thought that was a freaking glare on my freaking, on my freaking light, but no, that is a paint chip on the pillar. Holy Christ, it's literally taken out, like, a good, I'd say 50 or even, like, 75% of the freaking, yeah, almost half of the freaking pillar. Holy jumping Jesus dog shit, dude. My Lord. I mean, comparing that to the other side, I mean, well, I could fix it with Sharpie, but then again, you're going to see half of the Chevy logo, half of the Schuttler Systems logo, and then barely a part of the Wix logo, too. Oh, my Lord. We are already off to a great start, but then again, what do I got to say, guys? This is the $5 quality that you get. Oh, look at me. I didn't even realize we got to look at the sticker, too. I got so distracted by the freaking, whatchamacallit, freaking paint chip. Hey, here's the sticker. I do like this sticker a lot. Looks really cool with all of its Zerex-y functions. It's not even a freaking wood brine. I don't even know. But I've noticed that the outline I didn't realize that there was an outline right there on the 7, so that's pretty cool. But see, you got, you know, the warm colors and then the blue colors. If you guys wondering why there's like a rainbow of colors, it's supposed to represent the different colors of coolant because I think the only color of coolant that I don't see on here is green. But that's pretty cool that Zerex is able to incorporate, you know, colors of coolant on a diecast. But I guess that was a cool thing back then, you know, with the Zerex sponsorship. But yeah, this thing has so much nostalgia to it, guys. It's not even funny. And what do you know? We got ourselves some more paint chips. Is that on the windshield or is that? It's inside the diecast. It's inside the diecast. How about that? We got some more paint chips right here. I don't want to go ahead and just point out every little flaw on this car, but my Lord, guys, the NASCAR Salutes logo is completely screwed up too. Oh, boy. But before we get on to more, I mean, complain about the diecast quality, but can we just appreciate how much contingencies this car has? And look at this, guys. All the contingencies right here, which including our good buddies at Circle B Diecast, use the promo code OBBOIT to get that free shipping. They were able to... I like how they were able to do this because most of these decals usually would be kind of hard to, you know, incorporate in the contingency. So they kind of give them a little box design and then they kind of like squish them together to make them look like it has contingency sponsors. I love that. I wish there was more companies that would do that, but, you know, we have the number placement out, which I don't mind now, but it's just like props to some efforts, man. I know the throwback's going to look weird this year because, they're going to still keep the number placement, which, again, I can't complain about. I'm used to it, but just, yeah, I do love this little, underrated feature that, many teams didn't do, but I'm glad that they were able to do that with, they even did it with some of the primaries too, but that's pretty cool that they did that. Really just adds a whole new vibe to this car. But we do got some paint wrinkling right there. But, and do we have a crooked Chevrolet logo? It looks like it's slightly overlapped, but whatever though. But yeah, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I didn't even think Zerex was still even around. I was like, oh, well, what the hell is Zerex? I was like, oh, it's a coolant sponsor. I was like, they're still around? Yeah, they are. Look at this thing. This thing looks like it was like brushed up against the wall or something. That looks pretty high up. I mean, maybe this thing had a blowover. My lord, that looks like a wall scrape or something, dude. My God, it's blue. Do I even got to say it? I don't even want to say that stupid blue song. But look at this. And we got ourselves some more crazy, wacky, tacky paint chips. My lord, Lionel. Do I even got to, complain anymore? Probably not, but just can't believe that, man. That is just crazy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, on paper, I mean, yeah, that's cool. They were able to put all these contingencies right here. But if you look at the back end of this car, it is just plain. Blaine. Yeah, that's a word, guys. Bland and plain. Yeah, I just created a new word now. Blaine. But in all seriousness, guys, wow, that is some really bad decal placement right there. Look at that. It's even a black-white. It's even a freaking, yeah, it's a black-white car, Brian. Goodness gracious. My mind is getting so scrambled up from all these paint chips, guys. So my apologies. I mean, I'm trying to say something, but I was like, oh, I'm paying attention to that paint chip again. Just look at that. Just look at that damn paint chip just, coming in, just going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Go away. But, yeah, that's just some not good quality right there. I mean, it looks like there were some dust specks or something that got into the decaling process, and that's the process we got. On the back right there, more paint chips. Oh my lord, more paint chips and more and more and more. But I didn't even realize the back of this diecast is blue. So how about that? That's pretty cool. It's definitely quite blue. I like me some blue. Yeah, we got the Zerex sponsorship right there. Contingencies looking pretty cool. I'm assuming Corey LaJoie didn't really ran this well in the car because it is a Spire Motorsports car. I think he got into a caution with this, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. Should have done your research, Brian. Well, I should have, and I probably would have, but heck, I'm so distracted by, these paint chips, I can't even enunciate what the hell I'm trying to say. As I'm just making up words as the time goes. But yeah, I believe why I said that this car is like a complete throwback, because think about it. They got the sponsor. That's a plus. They got the number. That's a plus. The font, that's even a plus. The paint scheme, that's a plus. You want anything better? The actual shop, Spire Motorsports, guess what? That was actually the old building that Alan Quickie had his own race team in. How about that? How about that? That is just a complete, and I mean an absolute complete throwback history that we got for this car. And I think this is by far probably, say what you want about all the other throwbacks that we had from 2015 and onward, but this is by far the most complete. There's absolutely no problems with this car whatsoever. Some people will criticize that, it's not totally accurate, but you know what, man? For what you are given and what they were able to do, I must say, Spire Motorsports did an absolutely fantastic, and I mean an absolutely baller's job getting this diecast, getting the paint scheme and the diecast, and heck, what's even better, I think Corey LaJoie was even, rocking the suit as well, so that's just awesome. I don't think Spire Motorsports gets enough credit for what they did with this Quickie scheme. I mean, everyone's going to look at the Chase Elliott one and be like, oh, it's the best thing ever. Well, we've already had it before. As much as I love the Hooter scheme, don't get me wrong, but just, I feel like this one doesn't really get that much talked about, but, yeah, I'm going to go on and show you guys on the side because I am so distracted by that paint chip. My lord. It's just me. That 7 looks like it's a little lower, too. My lord. It looks like it's almost hugging the side skirts. That is. So, yeah, this diecast is not really perfectly symmetrical. That 7 is literally hanging sideways like, yeah, like some bad coolant dripping off of a car. My lord. But, anything more I got to say about this car? Well, I don't really have a comparison to do with this, but all I can say is if you guys can find a better quality control, a better, quality control diecast, then all by all means, maybe get the Gold Series variant, but $5 quality equals $5, results. Sucks because, I love doing these NASCAR Authentics reviews, but man, the quality is just, it's just gone downhill like no tomorrow. But whatever, though. I mean, at least I speak my mind like some others. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of the NASCAR Authentics release of Corey LaJoie's 2021 Zerex Dawn's Throwback Chevrolet Camaro Z01 10E for Spire Motorsports. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. See you guys next time on another diecast review. And please, for the love of God, if you ever see a paint chip this freaking big, don't be an idiot like me and go ahead and still buy it. Good night, everybody.